Let's flow into our peace and possibility flow. Sitting down like you're sitting down into a chair for our Utkatasana. Exhale, send all breath out as you fold over the legs. Come back into your chaturanga, bent elbows lower down nice and strong. Inhale, come forward into your Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Send that chest away. Exhale, sit bones high as we fold into downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here, feeling that length of the whole back body. Inhale in, exhale all breath out. One more, breathe it in fully. Feel the breath as it floats all the way up the calf muscles, hamstring, down the spine. Maybe lion's breath it out for the last one. Inhale in, stick out the tongue like the New Zealand warriors. And let all breath go. Let's raise the right leg up towards the sky, step forward between the hands. Coming up onto the thigh, right thigh, floating the arms up towards the sky for our lunge, high lunge. You can either place the right hand down if you like and only raise the left, or you can sweep the right hand to the outside, floating it down the back leg. Really press back with that left heel, nice strong legs. Nice strong foundation into the earth. Keep breathing, keep smiling. We're going to fold into our Pavricha Trikonasana now as the left hand floats down. Keep those feet nice and strong, floating the right hand up towards the sky. Really feel expansive in the chest. Really press back with that right hip, right sit bone. Keep breathing peace and possibility into the body. One more breath. And then allow the hands to float down towards the earth. And inhale, coming into our Paschimottanasana. Nice long torso in line with the earth. Exhale, fold over the leg, keeping the crown of the head nice and long. Squaring those hips towards the front. You can float the hands around the back, hold on to the wrists, the forearms, or in reverse prayer if you like. One more breath. And then allow the left knee to float down towards the earth. Let it hover a little bit as you place the hands onto the thigh. Release the knee to the earth. And float the arms up towards the sky into your Anjaneyasana pose. Keep breathing, relaxing into the pose. Nice, strong feet. Opening up expansively. Reaching with those fingertips, relaxing the shoulders. You can either place the right hand on the thigh or reach around the back leg if you like. You want a little bit more in the pose, but always ask yourself why. One more breath. Let's float that left knee up. And we're going into reverse prayer pose. Bringing hands together in prayer position. Bringing that left elbow around the outside of that left knee. Right knee, I should say. Elbow is up. Keep turning, just look off. Keep that spine nice and long, crown of the head long. All we're doing is turning and looking off towards the right. Keep breathing into the pose. Send the breath to where you need it. One more breath. Keep the hands in prayer and slightly step that left knee around the outside of the right foot and come to a seated position into our Adha Matsyendrasana. So just lift the sit bones up and sit down over towards the left, sweeping that left arm around, gathering everything into the midline. Getting nice and long, pressing down with that right support and back. away as you turn and look over the right shoulder. Really squeezing into those digestive juices there. It's just a nice soft gaze over the right shoulder. Always thinking about that peace and possibilities as we're moving through the flow. Possible to open maybe a little bit more. You want to bring peace into the body, not discomfort. One more breath and let's unfold out of the pose. Let's now move into our double pigeon pose. So we're going to take the right ankle and place it on the left knee. Now you can support the knee, the right knee, with the right hand and foot. But if that's feeling uncomfortable where you are there, and you want to just cross at the ankles, then just cross the ankles. That's perfectly fine. So if you're moving into double pigeon, lift the sit bones up and sit back and away. So you actually start to feel that opening in that right outer area. The fingertips are behind you. Get nice and long as you exhale, fold. Maybe a little bit over the legs. And really breathe into that area where you're feeling in the outer right side. Send some peace, love, and kindness there. Really activate the toes. Keep a smile on the dial. As you inhale in, grow tall. If you're needing more intensity in the pose and you're wanting to bring the hands to the outside of the right knee, you can do that as well. Keep breathing, relaxing. Thinking of things that light you up. Maybe watching the surf rolling in, the trees swaying as the breeze blows. Relax a little more into the pose. And one more breath, and then release out of the pose wherever you are in this. We're going to come to Bakasana, boat pose. Sorry, we're going to come to Navasana, boat pose. So let's come and hold on to the backs of the knees and raise the feet up. Just go slow. Get a nice long spine. If you want to press through the heels, go for it. Otherwise, keep the knees bent. Raise the arms out alongside. Keep breathing and keep smiling. Stay here for about 25 seconds. Keep the breath nice and smooth. What breath are you on? Second breath. One more breath, long and deep. And then release down. There is an option to rock back and float up into Utkatasana, chair pose, but I'm not quite there yet. I don't know about you, but anyway, I'm going to sit down now into Utkatasana, chair pose. And then as we exhale over now, we're going to go into Bakasana, crow pose. So we want to come up onto the toes. We want to bring our knees up under the armpits, into the armpits. We want to lean the body forward, arms are out in front of us, lean the body forward, gather everything in. We want to look up, either reach one foot up or the other foot up, or go all the way into the pose. I'm cheering you on. All right. And now, let's exhale forward over the legs. Uttanasana. And as we inhale in, rise the arms up towards the sky, sweeping them forward. And let's go to the other side. Exhale, float over the legs. Send all breath out, relax and breathe. Step it back into your high plank and lowering down to Chaturanga. Moving into your Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, face of dog, shining that heart. And press back into your downward facing dog. Maybe stay here for a few moments, a couple of breaths. Feeling that whole beautiful length in the spine, beautiful inversion. One more breath. Let's raise the left leg up towards the sky this time. Step it forward between the hands, moving into our high lunge, raising the arms up towards the sky. Either float that left hand or leave the left hand on the left thigh, or float it down behind the back of the right leg. We keep those feet nice and strong. Keep breathing. Keep reaching. Keep feeling that beautiful pelvis descending towards the earth there. One more breath. And now we're moving into our Trikonasana, our Parivrtta Trikonasana. Right hand to the outside of the left ankle and sweeping that left arm up and back. Keep the legs nice and strong. Really press back with that left sit bone. Rounding down into the earth with the feet. Feel nice and strong. You feel that open and expansiveness of the chest with that left arm moving back. Keep breathing those long, deep inhalations and exhalations. Always using our breath to help steady us in the postures. Last breath. Bring the hands down to the earth if you need to. Step that right foot forward a little bit. Long spine, crown of the head's forward, sending that left sit bone back. Lengthen through the leg, hold torso in line here. You wrap the hands around, wrists, forearms if you like, reverse prayer. Or leave the hands to the earth if that's where you want to be. As you inhale in lengthen, sending that sit bone back away. Breathe into the underside of that front leg. Feel the length there. Then allow the right knee to fall to the earth. Maybe just hover it a little bit as you sweep the hands up. Rest the knee onto the earth. For our Anjaneyasana pose. Really nice broad chest. Spreading those fingers nice and wide. Strong feet planted onto the mat. You can have the left hand onto the thigh or sweep it back and away down the back right leg. Wherever you want to be. Keep breathing, relaxing. It's bringing that peaceful energy in to your mind, into your thoughts, into your body as you move and flow with the breath. And we're going to now go into our reverse prayer, lifting that right knee up. We're taking that right elbow to the outside of the left knee, hands in prayer position. Sending that left hip back, nice strong back leg, and the left elbow is up. Crown of the head's reaching forward, and we're just turning and walking up towards the left. We're always smiling. Keeping those inhalations and exhalations going. Feeling some peace and comfort in the body, some stability. One more breath here. And let's step that right foot forward, dropping the right knee and coming into our Ardha Matsyendrasana on the other side. So reach the sit bones up and away, lift them up, sit back. We're bringing that left elbow or right elbow around the outside of the left knee, or wrap the arm around there. We're turning and looking over the left shoulder. Right fingertips are up on the tips of the fingers. Really getting into those digestive juices here, squeezing into those organs. Be kind to your body. And remember, we're just turning, it's a soft gaze, looking over that left shoulder. So we go nice and tall and we turn a little more with every breath. Really hugging that left knee into the midline. Keeping our feet alive. And one more breath. We're unfolding out of the pose. And we're going into double pigeon pose. So this time, we're bringing our left ankle across to the right knee. And of course, you can always support it. Remember, you can support it or you can cross at the ankles. So wherever you are, honor your body. Press the fingertips behind you. And really press down with that left side of the body and away, sending it away. Breathe into your that opening there. Really feel that expansiveness, that openness, that outer left side. If you're wanting more, you can always place the hands around the left knee off to the side. But ask yourself why. If you're feeling the intensity here, and you feel some comfort and some peace right here, feeling the opening, stay where you are. We stay here a little longer in this pose than some of the others. They'll try to send some comfort to the body, some gentle, loving thoughts to the mind. Think of something in the earth, in nature, that makes you happy, that allows you to release a little bit more and not really think so much about what you're doing here, and soften into the pose. And one more breath. Let's come up. We're going to move back into our Navasana with a little difference this time. Navasana boat pose. We're going to work the side obliques a little. So we're going to roll over onto the right side of the body right here. We're going to have our arms reaching out towards the left as we press away with the feet. Now we're inhaling in, just like you're in economy in a plane. And we're exhaling out, let it go. Inhaling, breathe it in, and then exhale out. Having fun here. Roll over onto the left hip. Arms are sweeping out towards the right. And we're squeezing those legs out. And then we're breathing them in. And we're squeezing them out. And we're breathing them in. And we're squeezing them out. Well done, everyone. Okay, so we need to rock back this time. If you want to, rock back and then come forward into your Utkatasana chair pose. And then exhale. Let's fold over the legs. An option here to go back into crow pose, coming up, or you can go into your side crow if you like, if you're familiar with that pose. I'm going to stay into the crow pose, reaching up onto the tippy toes. Reaching the hands out in front of you, gathering everything in. Either lift one leg up, the other. Remember always to look up. Look up, look up, look up as you lift the feet up. It's not one of my favorite poses, but I'm working on it. All right. So let's, we're talking about a couple of other peak poses here as well. So again, there's options here. If you are more familiar with the poses and you want to move into a butt fold. Today I'm going to do reversed chair pose, revolved chair pose I should say. So sitting down like you're sitting down into a chair. And we're revolving around with that right elbow the outside of that left knee, hands in prayer position, and just turning and looking off up towards the left. Remember, we're keeping that head forward and we're just turning and looking up. So we're not twisting the head back. Get nice strong legs. You're going to sit down maybe a little bit lower in the pose. If you feel like you want to open up to expanse, have expansive arms, so open the chest up a little bit more, go for it. Keep breathing, keep smiling. And one more breath. And let's come up out of the pose. And let's go the other way. Let's sit down again into the chair. And we're taking that left elbow to the outside of the right knee, hands in prayer position. And right elbow is up. Sitting down, maybe a little lower, a little deeper, getting a little bit more feeling in that body there. Or you can open up expansively with the arms if you want to. You don't have to. Right arm reaches towards the sky, left hand's down. Keep breathing. Keep smiling. And one more breath. Let's come up. Lengthen by reaching towards that beautiful sky. It's a rainy day here today. Lots of rain. And then exhale. Let's fold over the legs. Coming to the end of the practice today. Folding over the legs with Tanasana. Let's step it back into our Chaturanga, moving into our Urdhva Mukha Konasana and downward facing dog. And let's finish up today lying onto our backs for our supine twist. So we've been using the lateral side body a bit today, so let's end it this way as well. So we can do it two options. We can bring the left leg out straight, bring the right knee into the body, just take the left hand to the outside of the right knee and just sweep it over towards the left. Reach the left arm out, up, high, and just look over the right shoulder. If you want a little bit more intensity here, you can hold on to the outside of the right foot, lengthen through the leg, and sweep that right foot over. Just relax and breathe. Turn the head off towards the right. Right ear rests towards the sky. Right ear rests towards the earth, I should say. Getting all my skies and earths and lefts and right all mixed up today. Allow the breath to start to slow down. Just check in with it. Is it feeling quick? Mine's feeling a little bit quick today. How about yours? It's a little bit warm here today. One more breath. Let's go to the other side. Bring the knees into the chest. This time taking the right leg out straight, the right hand on the outside of the left knee, and allowing it to float down towards the earth, reaching the left arm out and just looking over the left shoulder. Or if you want a little bit more, you can take the right hand to the outside of the left leg and sweep it over towards the right. Keep breathing, relaxing. It's a gentle twist in the organs once again. Feeling that gentle twist in the belly. Keep relaxing and breathing, opening and receiving. One more breath. Let's bring our knees back into the chest and let them float down towards the earth for our Shavasana corpse pose. Allowing the feet to flop open towards the side, the arms are out, arms are up. Lift the head up and place it back down to the earth, keeping the head, neck, spine all in one line. Maybe lift the hips up and soften the lower back towards the earth a little more. And now open to receive everything you've achieved in the practice today in our peace and possibility flow. Allowing the lower legs, the upper legs to become soft. The hips, pelvis, front and back body. Lower arms, upper arms, joints, all relaxed. The hands, the fingers relaxed. And release the tongue from the roof of the mouth and relax the jaw. Relax the facial muscles. Say these words to yourself. I am peaceful and at ease. I am happy. I am well. Start to awaken the body, moving the fingers, the toes, rolling over onto the right side, gently making your way up to a seated position. Shutting down the eyes. And check in with your intention you made at the beginning of the practice today. Scanning how the body feels. Let's send some gratitude to Mother Earth for everything it offers us, from the oceans, the skies, the green grass, the animals, the trees. Remembering peace begins with a smile, says Mother Teresa. Peace cannot be kept by force. It can only be achieved by understanding. From Albert Einstein. Namaste. Love the earth. Love you. And love peace and possibilities.